Yo, Jiggs for 285 bound. I just skipped class with the progress report. Let's hoop.
The Progress Report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd. This is another episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report. Man, I got my man Jiggs back.
Yo. What's the deal? What's going on?
Hey, man, you know, we just working, man. I see you working, too.
Trying to, every day.
Yep.
Trying to make some shape. You know it.
Absolutely. So, we're going to get right into it with the new project, man. The God meant it.
Yes, ma'am.
For sure. Well, I thought it was dope how you had your mom on the intro.
Nah, for
so
sure.
I want you to talk about that experience. How was that experience for you? Like, how did you even approach her and be like, I want you to do this?
Well, my mama, she always, you know what I'm saying? She like a motivational speaker herself, you feel me? So that's
Obviously.
what she been doing all yeah, no doubt. That's what she been doing her whole life, you feel me? So it wasn't nothing. That's natural for her. It's just the only problem with that was getting her comfortable to record it, you know what I'm saying? So when she was recording, I'm like, nah, you sound like you sound like somebody that's in the booth. You gotta give it like how you give it every day, you feel me? So once I got her comfortable enough and told her just be natural with it and just do like you talking to somebody, not into a mic, she was able to knock it out. It was smooth.
Got you.
Powerful too, man.
Got you. Nah, that was dope, man. I mean, how did you feel like after you finally did get her to get in her bag, get comfortable?
I felt good, man. I feel like I achieved what I wanted to achieve because I wanted to give people like the feeling that we got. You know what I'm saying? My mom, man, she can inspire you to do it. You know what I'm saying? She can give you that juice you need. So I just want to give people that feeling. You know what I'm saying? That my mom could give people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how powerful she is. So once I was able to turn her switch on and really give her the, you know what I'm saying, open up, I knew what it was gonna be. I just know I had to get her open up. I knew it was gonna be classic.
Absolutely. Nah, I thought that was dope.
People told me some people told me they shed tears. You feel me?
Yeah, it was definitely real moving. Like
Right.
it was dope how she spoke so highly of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she loved me.
For sure, for sure. What did she think about your music?
Oh, she loved my music. She loved my music. First time she ever heard my music, first time she ever heard my first project, she was like, she loved my music, man. She just loved anything I do. I ain't gonna front. My mama loved me.
Absolutely. Well, talk about the importance of having family support, man. I see your family be riding for you, man.
No, they do, man. I love them, all of them, for everything. Because, you know what I'm saying? I really do it for them, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's like, I don't know, coming up, the type of music and stuff I'm into, it's like we can't always relate to what's mainstream. So I feel like I was our voice, you know what I'm saying, to give us our lane, to show people that it's people out here who want to hear certain type of stuff. And so I always get their approval on a lot of stuff. I always let them run stuff by them first and let them hear certain stuff when I'm making new music. So they had them involved. A lot of them involved in different ways. Some did some vocals, some did some ad-libs, some helped produce, some, you know what I'm saying? So just had them all involved. I felt great to be able to do that with this project. Have my mom, my pops, my brothers, my niece, my sister. You feel me?
Absolutely, absolutely. Now tell me about that title meaning though. That God meant it, man. That's some deep shit.
Nah, for sure. It just means like destiny, you can't stop destiny no matter what. A lot of stuff get thrown your way, curveballs, you know what I'm saying? So they feel like it's going left field, but it's all in the it's all in the route, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna go away, it's not supposed to be, because it's destiny. So God meant it. It really got it from a line of Nas. We say what it say? Damn. Shit, it was written meaning God meant it. You feel me? So you can't stop destiny, man. You just gotta roll with the punches because what's supposed to be gonna be. And so I take that every day. You know what I'm saying? You can't really trip on shit you can't control. So you guys roll the punches and do it the best you can because what's supposed to be gonna be.
Always. Now I want to know, how's this project different than your previous bodies of work?
Okay, I feel like this, like you said earlier, I feel like it's more family involved, obviously, and I feel like it's a little more introspective. Like I always have times where I have introspective songs, but I feel like a lot of these songs on here, it's a little more introspective and it's more like it's a little more personal on certain songs. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this song I feel like this project hit the heart a little harder and a little stronger, a little more. This project altogether. So yeah, I feel like that's what it is as far as like the difference. It's separated. It's a little more soul. It's a little more touch the soul than the rest of the projects.
Respect. The Who Gets Your Love, that's still my favorite
That's still my
record.
joint shit.
That motherfucker's so damn cold.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
Man, it's like that shit, every time I turn it on, it just puts you in this mode, every time.
No, that's it. That from the day I made that, I remember the day I recorded it, the studio was full. A lot of people was in there. And it moved a lot of people the day I recorded it. So I knew that was gonna be one of the ones. That's just one of them timeless records, and I ain't mad at it. If people get tired of some people, they make a song that people love and cling on, they get tired of talking about it, but that's one of the joints. I love that record for sure. I'm gonna love it forever.
That record's so fucking fire. I think I played that shit for my man Mike one day in the car. Hell yeah.
You fucking with it?
Hell yeah. Nah, for sure.
No doubt.
For sure. Now, one thing about you that I like when I listen to your music, even though you a young man, like
Yeah.
you talk with so much confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I want you to talk about just finding your confidence as an MC. I ain't gonna call you just a rapper.
Right.
And talk about only competing with yourself.
Right. Okay, so finding that's a great question. Okay, so when it came to like rapping, like writing raps, that came with just practice and you know what I'm saying, keep going until you get better and better and just come up with your best stuff. But when I realized like recording was way different, you know, so when I finally started making songs, I used to go to my homeboy Samuel Shabazz house. He's from Detroit, but he was living out here. I used to go to his house. He's letting me record in his house all the time, and so I learned at his house how to really record. He really taught me how like to you know what I'm saying, get how to like work it, you know what I mean? Because you could have good rap, but if you can't record it or project yourself and rap with confidence and you know what I'm saying, and give off emotion and feeling through your raps, it ain't gonna hit the same. So he just let me do a lot of trial and error, and I realized how you got to convey yourself through the music and through the mic, because writing it, you know what I'm saying, write it on paper is one thing, but being able to make somebody feel the words you're saying with how you say it is another thing.
Absolutely. Well, you're definitely conveying it. I hear you loud
no
and
doubt,
clear,
no
man.
doubt.
Big respect.
No, I appreciate it.
For sure. Now, another message that I hear in your music too, you know, you talk about the importance of just, you know, the youth just hearing what you're saying. Like, you know,
right.
why is that important for kids to pick up on your messages?
No, for sure, because I know how influential music can be, you know what I'm saying? Especially the kids who ain't got a role model. 'Cause I had two parents, you know, I come from a two-parent home. And so, you know what I'm saying, my dad was my role model, and I still know how influential music could be, because you talking like rappers, you walk like rappers, you get to dressing like rappers. And I used to always be like, oh, I ain't influenced. When I was young, I was like, man, music can't influence me. But when I look back, music was influencing me, you know what I'm saying? Like, just day to day. Like, I went out here wilding, like, because of music, but just day to day stuff. So, imagine somebody who don't got nobody to look up to or no role model, they taking what you say as like, you know what I'm saying, it's law. So, you could pop it, but you got to make sure you know what I'm saying, you mix in the medicine with the food. You feel me?
I respect that. We was having this conversation with Young Dro actually.
No word.
And we was talking about how hip hop is blamed for
Yeah.
influencing kids.
Yeah.
So it go hand in hand.
They do go hand in hand, and I can see how somebody said, because kids do cling on. It's like the pop culture, so kids gonna cling on to it. But
That's
at
true.
the same, you feel me? At the same time, you gotta
Crisscross, have me wear my clothes back.
no doubt, it can influence your lifestyle. You feel me? So I understand it, but as parents have a job. They can't just be like, man, the music is turning our kids out. No, you a parent, guardian, all of that. You got to be able to protect your kids and teach your kids right from wrong. Because my dad ain't never filtered music from me. You feel me? My dad used to play all type of music around me, but he was my dad at the same time. So he used to teach me, tell me what stuff mean, what's right from wrong. You don't do this, you don't do that, you'll do that. But he'll play all type of music. Because we look at hip hop as different. Like it's an art.
I'm with you. I think, and that's where the conversation eventually kind of led to, where it's like, it's still the household's duty, but I'm with you,
Yeah.
because sometimes you don't have a dad or a mom
Right,
in
stable
the crib.
household. But that's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got the same foundation. So it is something, you do got to take some of the I know people say, man, I ain't no role model, but shit, you on the front page, bro. It's like, it's just logic. Common sense. You gonna be somebody's role model.
Facts. So. That's facts. So where would you say that your wordplay comes from, like in terms of like musical influences?
Wordplay, I don't know, man. As far as just one person, I would say a gang of rappers, man. Like just the golden era, you know what I'm saying? 90s, early 2000s. You feel me? I still listen to underground rappers that's modern though, who still got nice wordplay. I just always wanted to say the best stuff. You know what I'm saying? Say it the best way I could say it. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to always make people be like, damn, y'all hear how he said there? You know what I'm saying? Or y'all hear what he said? You feel me? I used to try, like, even with I feel like I let back a little bit now, but even when I first started rapping, I took like no bars off. You feel me? Like everything I put down on paper, I used to write a lot. You feel me? Like just before, like not record, just be at home writing a lot. I just take no bars off. Make everything I say, try to say it to the best of my ability, or try to change it around. And I treat that shit like a real, like a Rubik's Cube.
For sure. Hell yeah. Do you ever deal with criticism that you don't sound like a Atlanta rapper?
Yeah, I do. I get that criticism, but I don't really care, honestly. Especially at this point. I ain't care for real back then, but I used to care that people said it like, dang, like forget trying to sound like an Atlanta artist. Look how I sound. But at this point, I have zero care for that, because I don't want to sound like a quote unquote Atlanta artist. I just want to sound like me. So,
For sure.
You know
I
what I mean?
respect that. I respect that. I did want you to talk about you had a skit called Rip Slim Dunkin.
Yeah.
So what made you add that to the project, and what was his impact on you?
Okay, so that was on Southside's Hope. And so I put that on the project because Well, growing up, I spent a lot of time in Clayton County. Like half my child was in Clayton County too before I moved from like the South Fulton County. But Slim Dunkin was like a big artist. You feel me? He was coming up after Flocka. He was like the next one. You feel me? And he had like a run. He had like a buzz. You feel me? So
Absolutely.
when he died like at the top of his buzz, like in the middle of his buzz. So
Facts.
he was like that deal. You feel me? So with the project being Southside's Hope, I feel like it was only right. And so we used to listen to Slim Dunkin like hell, like Twin Towers, his shit with Flocka and all his features. You know what I'm saying? When he used to be with Debo, Dirt Gang, we used to listen to all of that. So I fuck with Slim Dunkin.
Respect, man. I thought that was tight.
His energy, he just had Clayco energy. You feel me? Like he was like Flocka, but just a different type of breed. He was just, man. Dunk had it. He had that fire. So I feel like he would have did well. He would have been prosperous for sure. They just cut him. He just clipped him at his apex. It was like, damn.
Nah, facts, man. R.I.P. Slim Dunkin for sure.
No doubt.
Now, I want you to discuss the independent grind. Tell me some pros and cons from your perspective at your current point in your career.
Yeah. Independent grind is okay. The pros is like this. You got the last say. Everything is you. You give it. You put everything out exactly how you want it. Everything is just a reflection of your mind and how you feel. Ain't no say-sos. You the boss. You know what I mean? But with the boss perks comes with boss responsibilities. You got to find a way to make everything shake. Everything you want, you know what I'm saying? We don't want no BS visuals. We don't want no BS sound and music, no BS nothing. So everything got to be top of the line. Everything got to come with expenses. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically in a nutshell what the pros and cons is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get to enjoy the fruits of your labor for sure as just you and your peoples, but the back end and the stuff everybody don't see, the dirty work is you and your peoples. Y'all ain't nobody taking care of it. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying just go out there and do this. We gonna make sure this happens. You and your people got to come together and make some shit shake.
That's real.
But it's rewarding though, cause you know what I'm saying. Everything feel like your baby. You know what I'm saying. Feel like your sweat pays off. So you know what I'm saying. It's pros and cons depending on how you're looking at it.
For sure. How do you feel like you progressed lately as a person?
As a person, like
yes.
Damn. I'm a little bit more open when it comes to like my art. You feel me? I used to like letting people like. I used to let people critique my music. If I let people listen to my music or critique it, that means I really mess with you. If I let you hear it and I ask you what you think, I'm a little bit more open than I used to be. So I'll give it that. I'm a little bit more open. I'm listening to ears. I used to be like, man, niggas don't know what they talking about. But I'm a little more open ear, and I step back from the situation. I assess it as an outsider, and I look at it from an audience standpoint, and I say this, and that. I try to stay out of my head a little bit and just try to give take in consideration all different type of people from that could be listeners. You know what I mean? So it ain't just all about me. Even though it's still me and my product and I'm giving y'all me, I try to step back and try to put myself in other people's shoes from an audience standpoint.
Absolutely. So if people haven't tapped in with you yet, like why should they listen to Jiggs?
It's a breath of fresh air, you feel me, on the music scene, especially if you under 30 and you from Atlanta. It's a breath of fresh air for sure. Like I'm still gonna give you the content that you want, and you know what I'm saying, if you're from out here, but it's just a dope music, you know what I'm saying? It actually sounds like art, you know what I'm saying? Everybody call music art, but it is somebody pouring, it's just somebody coloring on a construction paper. This shit sound like art for real. Sounds like some shit should be hanging on the wall, so you feel me?
For sure. Hell yeah. So what can we expect next? What visuals you got coming up next?
Visuals, I want to drop some more visuals from God Minute soon, actually. I got some more music supposed to be coming out in the first quarter. Probably something small like another EP with my dog Wiz. He produced one of the songs on God Minute. And then my brother Berg should be touching down anytime soon, any day now, sometime soon. So when he come out with more music from us for sure. And this year I'm trying to drop more music, you know what I mean? So like I said, I'm trying to drop in the first quarter. Then I'm gonna try to drop another solo, but then when Berg come, we're gonna try to do some duo type of music. You feel me? That's gonna be crazy. So just gotta stay on next. You know what I mean? But I definitely should hear from me in the first quarter for sure.
Definitely. Well, keep us in the loop. Let us know what you're working on in advance. You know, we're gonna support the Music Fridays,
love,
music video
sure.
today, man. We fucking with you, Jiggs. So just keep going up.
No doubt. Appreciate y'all for sure. Always.
Yep.
The Progress Report.